Hello, hola, bonjour, hey. I was supposed to add something. Y'all, for our southern friends, was requested. My name is Merc. Welcome back to the Narc Alert. Um, I raised the man's stool so you could see him better, but of course he's chosen to not quite join us yet. How is everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hello, Eastern European, or Eastern. Why do I always say Eastern? Because I think Eastern Standard. Hey, Europe. How you doing? Destsy says, "Hi, Merc. I had to cancel memberships because I'm moving to China." Well, Destsy, that's no good. If you are in the Discord, how about I grandfather you in so you don't lose your Discord privileges if you can access that in China? I know internet and China can be challenging, I think. Ella says, "We're doing good." Rio didn't get his treat yet. He's just sitting over there. He's sitting over there staring. I have the Rio cam, but I didn't set it up because he was bouncing all over the walls. Michael Williams was first, and he'd like everybody to know that he's actually a homosexual. So, congratulations, I suppose, is in order. um, I want to say hi to my mods. Jamie has a meeting. Jody's probably at work supplying maple syrup to all the citizens of Canada or Winnipeg. Ella, of course, is here. Helena says, "Hey, much love from Brazil." Oh, I love that. I'm enamored with South America. And I am going to the Amazon, but not from Brazil. I'm going from Peru. Do you guys know how big Brazil is? Brazil is like a monstrously big country. Anyway, enough about Brazil. I'm hesitant to set up the Rio cam because he's going to come over here right now. Because he's such a good boy. But you see, I raised his stool so you can see him better. I am not seeing the new member chats. Aaron, thank you for reminding me to put this stupid chat thing up. I didn't have my windows set up. I thought I was on the ball today. I am not. I'm not. Let me close Discord, open the chat that says, "Hey, everybody that I've missed, thank you for joining." Let me scroll up. Jess the Mess says, "Hi, Merc, Rio, and chat. 3 months alert." Jess, thank you very much for supporting the channel. Lexi, 3 months, says, "I love this community." Lexi, thank you for being here. And I think that's it. Okay, I think that's it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a screenshot of my screen and I'm going to post it in Discord so you can understand when I say, chat, like a dumb blonde, so you understand what I'm looking at. One of these windows lets me see the members' stuff, and the other window lets me do this and post chats on the screen. So I have to have them both open because they do different things. Hi, Emmy. Hey, members. I put up a vlog at like 2 in the morning because I don't have a very good sleep schedule. I don't really care. I sleep 8 hours. It's all good. But I put up a vlog at 2 in the morning. Live chat reminder. Aaron, thank you for picking up. Michael Williams gifted 1 membership. Thank you, Williams. Thank you, Williams. Thank you, Michael. Valentine, I missed you. I'm so sorry. Valentine, the best mod, is here too. I can't say you're the best mod because you're all the best mods. How about Valentine, the sexy French mod, is here? You can have a unique disclaimer without the other mods being diminished by it. Valentine, the sexy French moderator, is here. Ooh la la, ooh la la. Michael, we know. Michael, take a seat. We know. We know. I said something funny in my head, but it's too rude for YouTube. So fill in like something really rude that's funny in your head and pretend I said it. It was funny though. Um, Us early risers appreciate the 2 a.m. pose. Michael Williams is now super chatting. Thank you for the super chat because he wants me to say it again. Michael Williams loves men, in case you didn't know. You're in a little trouble. Are you drunk again? Wait a second now. How come I can't see? YouTube's being an ass. Because I wanted to gift him. I want to play two. Hang on. Give me a second. Just give me a little second because I want to do something nice. How do I do it though? Duplicate this tab, please. And now I got to go to my own damn. It's so weird that I can't. Oh, Michael Williams apparently loves men. I'm not sure if anybody wasn't sure or clear, if you needed some clarity, guys. Michael likes men. Okay, Michael's not. He's not romantically attracted to females. He prefers men. Are we clear? Jan on the Lamb is here. Welcome, Jan. I'm just mucking about here because I'm trying to get into my own stupid chat so I can gift some stupid members. Not stupid members. You know I don't mean that. I mean, the system is stupid, you know. I'm sorry I'm missing all your silliness in here. Oh, I got to mute that. Let's mute that. Okay, now can I go in the chat like over here? I guess I could have done this on my phone. Why don't you guys remind me? Michael Williams, thank you for the super chat. Michael says, I'm not drunk, but I'm also a lie. Wait a second. If you're a lie, does that mean that you don't like men? Oh, Michael loves men. Sorry, guys, in case you didn't know. Let's just start off. Hey, guess who just got paid? Guess who just got paid? It's payday. I was going to do them one at a time, but it's kind of a pain in the butt, so there you go. Well, thank you, the Narc Alert, for gifting 10 members to the channel. I'm so good to you. It's kind of like giving to myself, isn't it? But I just like it because more people get to be in the Discord. Whole bunch of new members. So there you go. Welcome, guys. Now, what you do is you download Discord, and then you go to connections under your user settings. There you will find YouTube. You connect your YouTube channel, and within an hour or so, our Discord will pop up, and then you can get in. Join in the fun. Today, what did we do? Today, we tried to do, here's what we do. We call it it's affectionately known as a rage stream. Now, to the uninitiated, what a rage stream is after Amberlynn uploads, we stream watch, group watch party her newest video, half an hour after she uploads, in a group setting where we can hold each other and we can weep together as a group while we watch. So we do that every second morning at 10:30. We gather with our coffee and our various accoutrements, and so we do a chorus of Kumbaya and we watch the video. Today it was a Temu haul where Amberlynn apparently had 50 some items from Temu. If you're not familiar, Temu is much like Wish.com. It's fast fashion, garbage, crappy Dollarama stuff from probably China. Doesn't have great business practices. Looks like the man is settling down so I can put his camera on. Um, so that was her video today. So we put it on, and of course we can't watch that. I can't watch. I'm sorry. I can't watch Amberlynn sit and open more crap for herself. Can't do it. I'm out. Tag. I am out. Rios can't watch it, can you? I know, he's finished. I'm sorry. You know what we forgot? He didn't. We forgot. It's that time. I was going to go right into the video without completely spoiling and acknowledging the man. Can you imagine? Did you want some treats? Did you want a couple treats? Here. They're right here on my hand, okay? You gotta come get them here. You gotta come up here so they can see your pretty face. Riri. There we go. The art of leaving a trail of breadcrumbs. Oh, oh. Oh, that's good. Thank you for spitting your food all over me. That's adorable. You guys get ads for Temu now? Can you lick off this crap that you spit on my hand, please, so I don't have that? Okay, there's another chunk over here, please. God, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. I love you, Bobo. Just a good man. Okay, so now we can continue. He's allowed us to continue now. His cat grass, Jamie's not here, but his cat grass is so good that I trimmed his cat grass yesterday. Like, I had to cut the lawn. And there's so much of it that it actually smelled like a cut lawn. Michael Williams. Important that I let everyone know about the importance of the fact that I love men. Thank you for the super chat, Michael. Look at the cat grass. This is after I trimmed it yesterday, okay? Look at this. It's like a bloody lawn. You want your lawn to look like I want to lay on this grass. Oh, nature in my house. Yeah, there's your grass. So there's that. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to say I did a reaction video last week. I don't think I've ever done one. I might have done a couple a long time ago, but never to Amber. Instead of a live react, I did a reaction video, and I've never done that before. And I want to thank you guys because I was overwhelmed by the response, how much you guys liked it. So I will definitely do more of those. And I think it will be starting with tomorrow, but I think I'm going to do something that's not Amber. I'm going to try and do a reaction to something non-Amber because, why should the men be all the cool guys in the community, in the commentary community, like Charlie and Ethan H3 and, all those guys. Who's the other one? Hassan Abi. You know the guys I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm going to do that tomorrow. I don't know what the topic's going to be. I'll find something fun, something light, and we'll do that. More Jesus stuff. We could do more. Maybe we could do more Jesus. Zachary Michael, thank you, Savannah. Got to give him props. He's great on Twitch, right? He does all kinds of stuff. The Jesus stuff is fun, and I know that Girl Interrupted. Is that what they're called? Girl Defined. Girl Interrupted. Girl Defined is still up to stuff. King Cobra's fun. Yeah, there's a few things we could do that could be more fun. And I'll tell you, you guys seem to really like it. The response, it was well viewed. The response was great. And it was honestly quite easy for me, which makes it fun. And that's nice. So that's tomorrow. What else am I going to say here? June 11th is karaoke. I will, as we get closer to that, we'll tout that up. What are we doing to it? We will hype it up more. Sorry, I forgot English. Um, as far as the donations for my Amazon trip, I'm not going to say no. I certainly need help. I do want to, though, because you know that I'm going to give a good percentage of them. Anything above and beyond that I bear that I need to help, and I'll look at that. It might be a percentage, it might be a dollar amount. I'm donating to the natives. There's contacted tribes that the lodge that I want to go to works in tandem with, and you cannot give them gifts. They're a contacted tribe, but they don't want to be too touched by the outside world, and they don't want to be dependent on tourists for stuff, so you can't bring them stuff. What you can do, however, is fund the school for the children there. um, you can either donate money, or or you can pick up books in Iquitos, and bring books to the school. Buy books there and bring them in to the jungle to donate to the school in the jungle, to the indigenous contacted tribal children. Sounds so crazy. So I want to do that, but I do want to find out more information about the school, and maybe I'll do a little members video about that. I am in contact with the lodge, and I'm waiting to hear back from them, and I haven't. They're generally really responsive, and they haven't been, but it is, I believe, the rainy season in the Amazon, and maybe they don't have solar power to have Wi-Fi. You never know. So I'll keep on that. So that's that. How cool would it be, man, to be walking into that, donating school books to tribal kids in the Amazon jungle? I just want to. Anyway. And we're starting to work into some schedule on Discord. On Sunday nights, we watch, there's not many of us, you might want to jump in on, we watch Fantasy Island. It's a remake of the 1970s TV show, but it's very female forward and LGBT friendly. It's just a great show. It's a feel good show, but it's also fun and takes you on a ride. We laugh, we cry, it's fun. So Fantasy Island we watch on Sundays. On Mondays we watch The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. So we got a ways to go because we started way back at the beginning. So we're on, I had to write it down somewhere, season 3 or something, for Maisel on Mondays. Last night, so Tuesday, we watched a movie. But I thought what might be fun to do on Wednesdays, I was thinking about what should we do tonight in Discord. I don't know if I'm up to job, Jackbox energy tonight. And we watch a hell of a lot of movies, guys. So what I thought might be fun tonight, because also sometimes we just watch a movie because we just want an excuse to hang out and chat in the chat. So I thought what might be fun, we'll try this tonight. I would like to call it Wormhole Wednesdays, where instead of watching a movie, and we'll start with me because I'm Merc, so I'll get to be the boss tonight, and we can change it every Wednesday. Somebody else can do it. Just go down a YouTube wormhole and watch some whatever, pick a topic and then just watch a few YouTube videos on that subject. Whether it be interrogations or whatever the heck you want. And then, maybe every Wednesday we can pick somebody else to be the one in charge. And we get to watch what they watch, something like that. It's a little lighter. It's a little quicker. You don't have to get as invested as you do in a movie. And we all love, as Ella says, I love YouTube wormholes. Don't we all? We all love that. So I thought that might be a fun thing to try. So we'll try that tonight after dinner. My dinner, not your dinner, because you're in the Eastern Union, apparently. Eastern Union. I know, don't come European. I know, I'm being stupid. Okay, that's all I have to say. Now, let's get to the Ambobos. Jen says, can we send your money for the school? I can look into that. I can certainly look into that to put a donation straight to the school as well. Absolutely. Did I mean rabbit hole? Maybe. I don't know. Amber showed us an earthworm the other day. Maybe I got worms on the brain. Send noodles. I always generally do, to be fair. Okay, so yes. Sirens. All right, so last night, around the same time that I uploaded my fascinating vlog where I pretty much just walk and bike around Toronto, I dragged my bike out this week, you guys. I'm so freaking happy, I can't even tell you. And I've got a GoPro mount on my handlebars so I can like strap the GoPro. See, I have a little GoPro on my bike and just bike around. It's so fun. So expect a lot of biking in my vlogs. I know one of our members, Hardly Dan, is biking to train for a biking thing, a ride, a charity ride. I'm sorry. He's posted it in the general in our Discord if you're interested, and he posts bike videos as well. Riri. So Destiny uploaded her latest third video at the same time. It was like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. Sorry, I got lost in the chat for a minute. Yeah, if you have a gifted membership, it only lasts for a month. As generous as everybody is in gifting memberships, they're not going to pay for you every month for the rest of their lives. It would get very expensive. Jamie would have to pick up like a third job. What is your issue, Tissue? Can you not? It's very chaotic here right now, and I'm just trying to get into the Amber stuff and the Destiny stuff. Stop. Stop. Rio. Be quiet. Stop. Can you stop? So, let's try again. Lunatic cat. Yeah, Lainey says he's chatty today. You guys, he's like this most of the time. If he's not sleeping, he's like this. I'm just trying to be quiet and not acknowledge him because I don't want to get him wound up again. I got to do this fast now. Okay, Destiny uploaded. It's not that exciting. He's going to go yell again. Get back here, be quiet. Destiny uploaded again. It's not that exciting. Guys, I can't do it. I can't work when you're like this. Bobo, stop. Oh my gosh. Yes, no, if I yell back, it gets worse. If you talk, he answers you. He's polite that way. I'm so distracted now. Let me have a cup of coffee. Get into this. Destiny had a few things to say. It really wasn't like the other videos that exciting. She has, I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. It's just, I think that Destiny's method of delivery, she's not dramatic. She's just citing the facts. She's not attaching a lot of emotion to things that happened. Like, she even told the story about Amber and her mom fighting, and she was so upset about it that she was under the table on the floor. Now, anyone else telling that story, that would have really stuck in all our memories because that's heartbreaking. Really, let me tell it to you. My partner and my mother got in such a violent physical altercation that things were being thrown around the room, and I couldn't stand it anymore, and I didn't know what to do, so I crawled under the goddamn table because I had no other choice. Now, you would remember that. She doesn't tell it like that. So, yeah, just the facts. Some people are saying trauma response. I will take your word on that. I don't know anything about that stuff, but that sounds pretty good. She's just citing stuff, right? So I think she has stuff to say, but I just don't think, when we were talking today, proves to us that I guess just not absolutely everybody can be a YouTuber. She's not that interesting. I do, however, people are arguing about whether she cheated or didn't cheat or cheated. Honestly, I don't really care. And other than that, I find her really genuine. I find her what she's saying rings really true to me. Cool, Mom, I'm sorry you're having an awful day. Rosie says she probably detached herself from the experience if it was that bad. Could be. Listen, I'm waiting for that to come up in the right chat. Is it going to come up? It doesn't come up. See, Alyssa said, thank you so much for the 2-month super chat. Alyssa reminds us to chew our potatoes, everybody. I can't. See, I would like to put that on the screen, but I can't because it's in the other chat. Now, oh my gosh, you guys, between the cat and the sirens, I'm struggling today to keep focused on this not very exciting stuff. Okay, so what I did, Amber has told us. She's taken the high road. She's not reacting to any of this, any of these lies. She's lying. Destiny be lying about everything. Don't have to defend myself. Except she just can't help herself. She can't help herself. So she's been on Instagram. I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat here because what Rosie just said, I would like to read out if it's true. I'm guessing because we can't congratulate Michael because we already knew about Michael. To be fair, Rosie 29 says, "Y'all realized I'm gay. Not kidding. Congratulations, Rosie, on being able to be yourself. It's about damn time, right?" And in case, Rosie, in case you didn't know, Michael Williams, he's not fond of you. He prefers men. So anyway, Amberlynn has been on Instagram. See, we acknowledge and we congratulate, but I'm not going to go on about it because, like, whoop did he do? You're gay. I'm straight. We get to be ourselves, and I'm happy that you get to be yourself. We don't need to, right? We're all good, however we are. As long as you're living your honest truth, we love that. We love that for you. Unless it's something illegal. We don't love that for you. Valentine says, I'm not an asshole because I'm French. You know what I mean, Rosie? Like, I'm not saying it's no biggie, like, I'm trying to be ignorant. I just mean, like, because it's so normal, it shouldn't be a big deal, and I'm really happy that you finally get to be yourself, right? God, that must feel really good and freeing, right? I can't imagine. I never had to declare to anybody that, hello, I'm a fan of the penis. Unlike Michael, I didn't have to do that. So I think it's really cool to be able to, anyway. Victorian Beauty says, I'm not gay, I'm not straight, I just don't care. We're not going to get into it. No. So anyway, Amberlynn was on Instagram because she can't keep her mouth shut, defending, back on track, trying really hard to stay focused, you guys. I'm a fan of the penis. I don't want to possess one. I do like to visit now and again. There's there's room for all the genitals in the planet. All the genitals are welcome to mix in whatever flavors they decide to mix in. That's all fine. It's nobody's business anyway. What is your real name? Oh, well, my real name is. Can I give you my address and phone number too? I'm not going to tell you my real name. Um, my real name is a little bit unique, so that's why I use Merc, because I'm easily. My real name is Merc. My last name is TNA. Exactly, Javi Merkna. The T is silent. God, can we get to this? You guys are so distracting today. I feel like how, that stream when Mr. Snowflake just couldn't get his shit together because he was so distracted by the chat? I feel like that today. Brandon says, "Can I have your name and address? I'm not a murderer." I've mentioned it's unique. It's sure-fed cow dip. I had this spammer in my email once, and uh, I told him that I was a nun in Costa Rica and my name is Sister Sure-fed Cow Dip. It went on for a couple months, but anyway. I'm sure nobody here is a murderer. And if you are, don't. Because that's not cool. Of the Toronto Cow Dips. Yeah. Just, they call me Sure. They don't call me Sure Dip. That's formal. Irene Vane says, "I'm 100% sure Merck's name starts with a B." I can tell you that it absolutely does not. Mother's maiden name, just asking for a friend. My name is Star says my name is Feline. Well, yeah, well, my what do you guys call it? What do you guys say in the States? Government name? Yeah, my government name is Feline. My middle name's Pookie. Feline Pookie. Sadly, Strawberry Farms doesn't deliver to Canada. Okay, can we focus? Aaron, yes, I'm mean. I am mean. I'm a big meanie. Okay, I'm not going to look at you guys anymore. I got to focus. Okay. Destiny released a video, Amber's on Instagram. That's all you need, right? The only thing getting killed here is the mood. Why? Because I won't give you my phone number. No, we're focused. Brandon, thank you. Sorry, I did it again. Look, boom. Look at that. We got an Instagram, you guys. Look at that. We got an Instagram. So where is the Instagram? Let me find it. And are we gonna go this way? Yeah. Yeah, that's the way we're gonna go. Because this way, yeah. Okay. I'm just checking. All systems are firing now. Let's go through this. Mr. Snowflake is doing a new series right now. He's calling ASMR. Because we've all been all thirsty about his voice, I guess. And he's reading her Ask FM, and he's compiling a list of 200 of her lies. So that's a pretty fun series. I think he's releasing every day or every second day. So you want to check that out. Maybe we can watch a little bit of it on the Saturday live. We'll see. I told him we should collab on that because I said he should read the questions and I could read the answers. So I'm going to, let's look at this as a bit of an audition. I'm going to audition here for Mr. Snowflake with my answering skills. All right. So let's go. This is her Instagram since the Destiny video dropped. All right. Okay, let's go. What kind of vlogs do you like watching the most? I included this because it spoke to, of course, her narcissistic that she loves what she owns. Anyway, you know what I mean. The ones where people are just chilling at home, talking, cooking, opening packages, cleaning, etc. The boring ones. Okay. All right. These people have no right to call you a bad person. They have no moral baseline. Destiny hit her dog. It's all about disliking me and hating me. It's sad. People owe you apology now. Destiny said you did not hit her mom. Yeah, I don't know where this went off the rails because I never thought she hit. I never heard anybody say Amber hit her mom. I guess people misunderstood the story, but I never got that. Anyway, they won't apologize. They'll act like they didn't hear her clarify. I didn't hit her mom. These people don't want the truth. They want the narration of what presents me in the worst way possible. Oh, I had to include this because we watched this movie in the Discord. Okay, we watched this movie in the Discord. Hang on a second. I have something to say about this because this ticked me off. We watched the way. Oh, sorry, the Rio cam is not functioning properly right now with there's no Rio. We watched The Whale in the Discord. There is a choking scene in it. He does choke. He's eating a sub and he chokes. And his friend, who's kind of a caretaker, friend/caretaker, comes over and tells him to bend over the couch and starts wailing on his back. Now, AppFax made a community post basically saying Amberlyn copied and put in like some kind of sparkly quotations exactly the scene from The Whale. And I'm sorry, I don't think she did. I'm sorry, the only thing that I saw that was similar was two heavy people choking. Do you think that Amber not going to choke? We've established she eats like a pelican or an anaconda. The likelihood of her choking on something is 100%. She didn't have to stage that. She choked. I don't think she choked and crapped herself and almost died and saw her life before her eyes and screamed and sweat and pissed and shat. I don't think all of that happened. I think she had a second where she caught herself and choked. Like all of us have done for a second. But, she's a narcissist, so everything is histrionic and dramatic and amped up 10,000 times. I believe it had a germ of truth in it. She eats super fast. She doesn't chew her food. She chokes stuff down like a goddamn snake. Of course she's gonna choke, you guys. I'm surprised it hasn't happened before. The movie? Yeah, he was fat and he choked. That's where the similarities end. It was a different food. It was a different situation. It was a different solution. Rio, no. Okay, I'm sorry. Hang on one second. Because I know you'll... Okay, Rio just knocked like 10 pounds of dirt from flowers off my window ledge onto the floor. Are you proud of yourself? Come over here. Rio. I just got to go put that back up and then I'll be but a second. Hey, what did you do? You are so bad. Oh my gosh. You're the baddest boy. I told you not to climb in that plant. Oh, so bad. So bad, cat being a cat. What a shame. It's only a plant, Bobo. It's okay. Come on. It scared you, though, right? Scared him, right? Anyway, so that's the only similarities I saw in that scene was it was a heavy person and they choked. And I just wanted to say that. I don't think there's any proof that she absolutely copied that scene. She's never even spoken about watching that movie. I don't get it. I mean, really? She choked. Quarter-ton human who eats like a snake choked. Not a big surprise. I know it was scary, but you shouldn't have been up there. That's why I told you to get down. I know. Bobo. Do you know if Temu has good practices and do they use forced labor? I don't know much about it. I don't know anything about the company, sorry. Of course. Why would you do even an ounce of research into a company that you're going to support publicly? Right? So it's true that Destiny's mom hit you. If so, my heart breaks for you. You've been through so much. Yes, she didn't just hit me, she beat me up. Punches, slaps, hit me in the head with a metal K cup holder, etc. It was scary and traumatizing, but after Destiny and I broke up, her mom reached out to me and we got real close. Etc. Sorry, Megan, you're right. Beat her up. Now, you know what? That might be true. Even Destiny admits her mother had a problem with alcohol. Why did you want Destiny calling you during her lunch? One of the things that you will find out when we watch the movie, there's no movie. One of the things that you'll find out when we get to the video is that one of the things Destiny talks about, we're going to just skip through Destiny because it really is boring. One of the things she talks about is before they broke up, Amber had quit the job. So Amber was at home, Destiny was at work. And Destiny was only allowed to sit and have lunch with Charla. And if she wasn't with Charla, she had to sit in her car and stay on the phone with Amberlynn for the whole time she was on her lunch break. So that's what this is talking about. Because she was emotionally cheating on me. It wasn't just with Dana. The girl she was hanging out with during the day she broke up with me was the girl she tried to hook up with the day after she broke up with me. Literally even asked her out on a date. Yeah, Destiny admits to that. All that says to me is that relationship was dead a long time before Destiny pulled the trigger. That's all. Are you going to make a video telling your side about what Destiny has brought up? I honestly keep going back and forth with this. She's sharing her side of the story while I never got to tell mine. What the fuck is she talking about? She's got a YouTube channel. I never got to tell mine? What is she talking about? I told a sugar-coated side that protected Destiny's feelings and reputation. Well, it just made me look bad and stupid. Oh, Martyr Lynn. Oh. Josh, you're right. Amber was silenced for years. This is so sad, you guys. She never had a chance to tell her side of the story. Never had a chance. Why did you stay such good friends with Destiny after the breakup if she was cheating? Because I didn't love myself enough to surround myself with good people. Like Becky? Because after the breakup, you were with Becky. So is that Becky's not a good person? Is that what you're saying? Pretty much what you're saying. After the breakup, yep. You're saying Becky's a bad person again. Why do you need your exes to sleep in the same bed with you after the breakup? Because you're a controlling narcissistic hag? I've talked about this with my therapist. It's due to trauma from being abandoned as a child and teenager. When was she abandoned? She was taken into foster care, right? Oh, how about this? How about also this? How about this? How about also this? How about this? One of the other things Destiny says is the U-Haul they used to move to Kentucky or something. I don't whatever state. I don't care. Some U-Haul they rented that Amber said they paid for. Destiny says no. Her foster mom paid for that. So that tells me her foster mom, wasn't she with Crystal before she was with Destiny? And wasn't she with Casey before she was with Crystal? So that many years later, her foster mom is still offering to help her pay for things? Well, that woman is clearly some kind of monster. No wonder she's got PTSD equivalent to a soldier at wartime because of her horrible foster care story. Right? Think about that for a second. The foster mom from years previous was helping her pay for that trailer to move in with her girlfriend. It's funny, Destiny acting like she didn't also want to sleep in the same bed after the breakup. We literally had sex after we broke up while she was talking and trying to date Dana. Like, she's so fake. My God. Duh. Yeah, well, Destiny's not exactly a quality human being. You chose her. I'd love to hear your side. There may be more to these stories, stuff intentionally left out. She has intentionally left out a lot of stuff that would have made my actions more understood. Ella says the last foster mom was the good one. Amber talks nicely about her still and says they talk a few times per year. There were several foster homes in her life. Okay, fair enough. That'd be interesting. Maybe that would be a good video to really dig in to see how much she's ever said about those foster families. Because she just drops tiny tidbits now and again, right? But if we could put it all together, something to look into. Where are we here? Sorry. You really are the only person I know who interacts with their audience so much. Love that. Yeah, she's magical the way she interacts with her audience all the time. It's a shame other YouTubers don't do that sort of thing. Really. I don't know any other YouTubers that take the time to interact with their audience. Do you? Can you? I don't know anybody. Something to look into, though. It's true. I mean, H3, I don't think he's even in his Discord. I know he doesn't chat with the people. She's the only one that I can think of. Ingeborg says the narc alert never entered. No, well, she's a runt. The narc alert. You kidding? That's like art. Narcissistic. She's literally insane. I can't find the little button. Is that the last one? Is that why there's no more button? Oh, I think that's the last one. There's no more. See, there's a little button here. But there's no little button here. All right, so that's the Instagram comeback to the Destiny tea from last night. You see, that's no real kick. What am I paying for that? What kind of real cam is that I'm paying for? I hear you. I hear you. I will not interact with you, however. But I do hear you. Just let me get the little stool. Look at my messy kitchen. I'm very busy making chocolate bars. All right. The real cam is engaged. We're just in ready time for the reaction. Jamie's here. Hey, Jamie. Your meeting just ended. Are you finishing up? No, I've just barely started. Haven't barely shut up yet. We just did the Instagram. We're going to watch. I don't really want to watch this Destiny video, guys. We're going to hit the high notes. That's it. and then we're going to watch Amberlynn read. Uh, Here's what we're going to do. I want to just cruise through the Destiny thing because, honest to God, I've pretty much told you by now all the tea that there is. There's nothing really. MTJ is on the road on a little vacay for a day kind of thing. So she may or may not pop in, but she'll be around later, I think. We don't know. You never know. She's oh, he saw something and had to run off to address it. I wonder if I could show that without doxing myself. It's so cute because with the cat grass and all. Yeah, I don't think that's. You'd have to really know Toronto to recognize those buildings, I think. But that's Rio and his cat grass in the window. Different view for you guys. Yeah, a bird probably flew by or something. You never know. So, as I said, clearly that's Canada. Yeah, don't come and get me. Like I told you, I've literally told you pretty much all the high points of the tea from Destiny's video. So I don't even know if we'll watch it. Should we watch it at all? I'll skip through. How about that? We'll skip through it super fast because what I've got set up is now he's going to come over here because of course he can't. Why would he sit in the camera when he could sit just 1 inch off frame like Amberlynn's head? Um, okay, I don't think I need two versions of this, right? Make a poll. That's an excellent idea. You guys are so clever. Should we watch Destiny? Oh, it already says yes or no. Here, you want to know a funny quirk of mine that you'll notice now in Discord whenever I type? Well, I always capitalize the first two letters instead of just the first letter. It drives me nuts. I always write Amber as capital A, capital M, small B-E-R all the time. Most of the times I try and correct it. You may have noticed that. Valentine says true. It's true. I do it all the time. Rio is being Jade's hand. Where is he now? Honestly, look at where he is. Look at where his head is. Just right at the corner. You want to watch Mr. Snowflake's new one? Look at this poll. It's like 50-50 though. And no. Really? What is your issue today, little anxious boy? No, we're not doing a gay poll. You can figure out by yourselves who you want to make squishy noises with. He's not in heat. He's Siamese. He just never shuts up and he's spoiled. Yes, the yes side is winning for watching Destiny, you guys. So if you don't want to watch her, 59% says yes. Ella says, half of you really said Merc shall suffer through this a third time. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I watched it with Ella this morning. She was getting up and I was still up. That happens sometimes. Then I feel guilty. All right, 61% want to watch this. We're we're going to go fast though. We're going to go fast. Cuz it's boring. No, you don't have to pour Merc. I can tune this shit right out. Are you kidding? Half the time when I'm watching Amber Lynn, I'm sitting on a beach in Costa Rica in my head. You gotta know that. Really, listen. It's not like she's complicated. You don't really need more than a brain cell or two to tune in. No, I'm not watching that other channel there. Thanks, Michael. We can watch Mr. Snowflake. He always asks me to watch him. I said, hey, baby, I'll watch you anytime. You know, of course, we're going to put this on a very fast speed. What did we do in the rage stream this morning that was acceptable? 1.5? Because 2 was a little too fast. And as I said, we're not watching the whole thing. Why is my screen so weird? Why is this screen weird? Share this. You go away. Rio's gone. Let's put her up instead. We'll go back here. We'll go to 1.5. We're focused now. You see, laser focused now. It's 31 minutes long, you guys, even on 1.5. Mr. Snowflake is too hot for a live. He does lives. He does lives. Yeah, he's not too hot. You can't do that, because then he'll be too. He's only a man. We can't pump him up too much. What do they call it? Negging. You got to do a little negging. What a horny chat, Lightning McQueen says. I don't know what it is, Lightning. My chat is always thirsty AF. Is Snowflake? He's not even here. Mr. Snowflake is too sexy for his wife. I'm pretty sure he's not married. There's a couple of people that keep saying, oh, Merc, he's married. We're pretty sure he's not. And even if he is, I'm 10,000 miles away and I'm 400 years older than him. It's fun, right? So just don't get your panties in a knot. Gidrapony, absolutely. I'm on you.
Hey guys, so I started to do 2017 and realized that just January alone is pretty thick because that's when a lot of stuff happens. So I think I'm just gonna make just January as a part. It probably won't be as long as like the 2-parter from before, but there's a lot going on in this video and you guys want a video, so just gonna get it over with. All right.
Oh, sorry I missed it. I was trying to.
In the start of 2017, let's see. Oh, one thing I want to mention before I get into this, when I said that Amber Lynn and my mom got into an altercation, Amber Lynn didn't hit my mom. She didn't get the chance, basically. She kind of just, like, I don't know if my mom, like, slapped her, did whatever to her, but Amber Lynn just essentially fell to the floor and just took it. Let's see. Talked about in January, Redbox movies, we were getting them too often and paying outrageously for them. She did a DVD haul. I don't even have any of those DVDs. I don't think keep any of them. She did show the Married with Children collection. I want to say we got that so cheap. We got it at Ollie's for literally $1 a season. The only DVD collection I can think I have, because I don't even have like my Star Wars like VHS tapes or anything. I didn't have many of those on.
Okay, guys. She doesn't have DVDs. The girl flexing. She's got all of the streaming services. All of them. Like, who cares? Really? Seriously?
He just started doing it. I don't know if it's because I know Bo's not doing it. I don't know if he's just trying to. She was obsessed with Trisha Paytas. I don't know, like, when that obsession started, but I don't know. She talked about her all the time. I know she watched her a lot. She mentions the thing where I got called an it at a restaurant again. I already addressed this before, but that did not happen. I did not get called an it. And when she's explaining it in this part, she makes an excuse that I wasn't there to hear it. So who's to say that actually happened?
I don't believe that happened. If that happened, do you not think that when Destiny finally did get back to the table, she would have said, Oh my god, that effing waitress just called just called you an it. Hang on. Hang on a second. Where's my mute? She would have been outraged. She would have been angry. She would have told Destiny it happened. Destiny would have remembered hearing that. No.
This is when she started reading a lot of y'all's Snapchats, like opening them in videos, and how she didn't want to be on a schedule with vlogging. Go somewhere. Like we never stayed home really.
Oh, this was
doing it. She started discussing a lot of the hate that she started getting. She talked about how we do a lot of date nights and stuff. I wouldn't really call it date nights. I would call it Amberlynn making a plan for the day and doing it. She
date
said
nights.
that her favorite date night though was to stay in bed and cuddle. We like 98% of the time never did that. We were always having to go somewhere. Like we never stayed home really. She said something about us paying for the U-Haul when we moved to Kentucky. I stated that before. We did not pay for that U-Haul. Her foster mom did. There's a video of me trying to knock down the icicle. I'm only 5 foot, so
we don't care.
When I make funny faces at the camera, I made funny faces at the camera really short, like it is now. But I never didn't finish around it. I don't know. It looked weird. She starts talking about her poems and her writing, and then I wrote this down when we were at PF Chang's with Charlotte and Jalissa. That was before this, but it was like a flashback. We all read our fortune cookies, and mine said new changes coming soon, and I put i.e. dumping Amberlynn, because at this point in time, things had been rocky for a little while, as y'all know. Amberlynn starts talking about the story that she's been writing.
I'm going to slow it down just a little bit because it's annoying me. So I'm sure it's annoying some of you. And I'm clipping through it anyway, so we'll fly through it.
For a long time, it's over like 200 pages. She vlogged this purse. Then she ended up buying anxiety attacks at work. I only ever remember her having an anxiety attack at work, like, I don't know, like a couple times. It was not like an everyday thing towards when she was quitting. I didn't understand why she was quitting the job. Like she literally just, like I said, we went to the new building and she just was not having it. I don't know what it was. I think really she just didn't want to work. I think she didn't want to work. She wanted to only do YouTube, but I also couldn't help but my first gut reaction that I thought of was brand new building, right? They built a brand new building that they moved into. I thought, I bet it was a lot bigger, and I bet you she had to walk further to get to her station. That was my first thought. Just wanted to do the YouTube.
No, I'm making that up. That was my
what she decided to do. I said I thought the job would be perfect for her. It didn't require a lot of anything, and it was really easy money because she was good at it. It wasn't hard work, and it made good money, and you were just sitting. Like it wasn't strenuous. It wasn't nothing. You know, like I don't know. She made up a lot of excuses of why she wanted to quit her job. And she stated, I said that I was like, yeah, you need to quit. You know, just do YouTube and stay home. I did not tell her that straight up. I told her,
look, we got Chelsea's in the house all the way from Costa Rica. Chelsea, thank you for just being in Costa Rica. That makes me so happy because I'm not. Come visit anytime. Can you please tell me where you are? What part of the country you're in? Hello, Annie Doran. Welcome to the chat. Hey, Bob. I don't think I see you snuck in. I was going to say something, and then I'm immediately distracted by Costa Rica. I'm
it's clearly her choice.
I'm like a bird at the shiny objects.
You know, she's grown. It's her choice. I shouldn't have a say in if she wants to keep her job or not. She was making decent money on YouTube.
Oh, she's saying that this is when Amberlynn was telling everybody that Destiny told her to quit her job. Destiny's saying, I didn't tell you to quit your job.
Though I can say, I don't remember exactly how much, but she was making pretty decent money.
Nice.
And this is where they told me it was probably stress induced.
I haven't spent a lot of time in Hako, but I've spent quite a bit of time in Manuel Antonio. And I have friends in San Isidro. So all around you.
I don't know why she doesn't mention that because it was literally in the paperwork that I got back. And she starts talking about how I had referrals.
She doesn't mention it because it would have taken away from her by saying you had anxiety. Because why would you have anxiety? Because your girlfriend's driving you crazy. That's why. And she doesn't want to admit to any of that. Plus, it might dull her shine if someone else has anxiety.
And stuff to follow up with people. I didn't have health insurance all the time. I literally just lost my health insurance because my dad was going through a divorce. So
hello, Lola.
not.
In the
I didn't have it.
Netherlands.
Um,
Netherlands.
Let me see.
Hey.
And then I also put that says Amberlynn was not fired from her job. She just never went back. That's literally it. She literally had me take her home. We stayed home for a day, and then she literally just never came back. I know that our boss did call her and try to talk to her about like, oh, you know, like what's wrong? Why don't you want to stay? And she gave her a chance to like make up her mind, but she obviously made up her mind.
She's lazy.
After she quit, she really wanted me to, when I went on lunch, because we only got a 30-minute lunch. We got two 15s and a 30. And
Gracky Cat, thank you for gifting 5 new members, 5 new alerts joining the club. Don't forget to go and look in I think Superstars. Gracky Cat has posted quite an in-depth chewing tutorial that you really need to check out. You see, one thing you'll find if you're new today or new to the Discord, we don't just have fun. It's also highly educational. We do a lot of educational tutorials in there. Ingeborg, thank you for gifting 5 members. Now, Ingeborg has 5 alerts on board, completely, totally wide alert. So yeah, stunning tutorials. We have shower check-ins if you need to shower, if you need to check in. There's also tutorials within the shower thread. And Superstars has a number of very interesting tutorials. We've got sipping tutorials, sipping, chewing, showering. We cover all the very complicated complicated things in life that you need to know. So thank you all for welcome. Thank you for gifting and welcome to the new guys.
during lunch, she wanted me to sit in my car and call her and just talk to her on like 30 minutes.
Am I still allowed to say guys? Can I say guys? I feel like somebody's gonna in the comments come at me about that. Being politically correct is exhausting. You guys, I don't know. You human beings, it must be very exhausting to be so politically correct with each other all of the time.
Of lunch, which wouldn't have been a big deal. But I don't know, like it was like I had to, I didn't have a choice. Like I couldn't be like, oh, actually I wanted to hang out with so and so during lunch, whatever. No, that was not an option. Um, you'll see that coming in a minute.
Couldn't have lunch with whoever she wanted.
Let me see. I had friends that I wanted to hang out with, but Amberlynn only really wanted me to sit with either with Charla or be in my car and talk to her. That was literally it. Like I could just go on lunch with Charla. Me and her could talk, or we would end up calling Amberlynn, whatever. Anyway, she started doing a lot of weigh-ins here because she got a new scale.
So she cruises right by that. But let's unpack that for a minute, right? Amberlynn has chosen to stay at home. Stay at home and not work. Stay at home and focus on her YouTube. Because, she's spent a lot of time studying and focusing to become a better YouTuber. It's not, like she could have taken this time to maybe dive into After Effects or learn a more complicated program for editing. Valentine, thank you for gifting 5 members. Valentine has 5 new alerts now. Valentine's been streaming in the Discord, walking around Paris. So if you just want to go hang out and watch Val walk around Paris, he's been doing that. How cool is that? Sometimes I do that too, at night I just stream walking around or biking around. We do have fun. We have fun. It's a shame that it's a shame I'm not more involved with the members of my community, like Amber. So opportunity lost, really.
And I also put, at this point in time, Dana and I hadn't spoken since like before.
We were going to unpack this. Amberlynn is at home, not working, doing YouTube. Not doing YouTube. She's not getting any better at her craft. She's being as lazy as humanly possible. And I recall a video, and I wish I could remember which one. Maybe we can find it later. I bet you Ella can probably find it. Where it's in the little apartment that her and Destiny lived in, and Destiny was at work, and Amberlynn was waiting. She would be vlogging about waiting for Destiny to come home from work. She was like a little kid that was so friggin' bored, sitting at home by herself. She didn't know what to do. And there's a clip where she puts the camera back, so the clip is showing her standing at the door, excited like a little kid, jumping up and down. She's coming home. She's coming home. Can you imagine coming home from work and having that greet you at the door? I'd punch my partner in the face. It's like, can you please just give me some friggin' space to come home and take my shoes off and sit down? Honest to gosh. So that's what she was like when Destiny was coming home. So it doesn't surprise me at all that Destiny would have to spend the entire hour of lunch on the phone with her. She can't amuse herself. Just Jamie is a member for 21 months. Wow, Jamie, we've been together for so long now. Merc, you need to do 24/7 Q&As for us. It's it's only fair. Sorry. Yeah, I don't even post on my Instagram. Don't follow it. I don't post there.
Or Thanksgiving. And then we still weren't talking at this point. Had not spoken since Thanksgiving. So this is where it's going to get interesting for y'all because y'all have thought different for so long. She hit 30,000 followers. Charla started calling out a lot and hanging out with Amber Lynn when she would call out. I put Amber Lynn is probably 68% soup because she's recorded so much soup.
Well, you can call it soup.
She started watching a video to herself and got emotional, blamed her weight gain on mental illnesses, which I mean, it is mental, but you know, like I don't know. She has the power to do so, and she's just still not done it.
Oh,
You know,
Bunny,
like,
it
obviously she's
doesn't.
done it before.
Bunny
She
said
just
no,
can't
here.
do it now. I don't understand.
Wait,
She started talking about her childhood, living in a trailer, and that she broke her ankle. I didn't remember this story. Like I remember her talking about wearing her mom's high heels all the time, but I don't remember the broken ankle part. But it would, I guess that would make a lot of sense. But she said that we broke up. I went on lunch, but I
Oh,
wanted to
here.
eat lunch. But it would, I guess that would make a lot of sense.
This is
But
the
she said
breakup
she broke
part.
her ankle tripping over her bike because she didn't want to listen to her mom
We'll
and
listen
take
to
off the
this.
heels before she went and got her brother. She had a cast but refused to use crutches, so she just stayed out of school, and her parents basically just helped her walk around.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The dangling
that,
ankle origin
she
story.
starts explaining that we broke up because we broke up 13 days into January. So she did all this boring stuff, and then
It was January the 13th.
So the night that we broke up,
Friday
I
the
went on
13th.
lunch, but I wanted to eat lunch with my friends. Literally, just sit in the building of work at a table and sit with the friends I had made. It was literally.
Ella says, I have the vid of puppy Ambi. You want the link? You know I do. Let's watch that. It's more interesting than this. Can you DM it to me, Ella? And I'll show it to everybody so they all know exactly what I was talking about. Thank you, Ella. Now let me close this. Go back here. Wait, you can't see it. Oh my god, this is it. Ella, you're the best. This is exactly. It's way more interesting than this. Hang on. Yeah, Ella, thank you. It's perfectly timestamped. Okay, this is the clip I was talking about.
Right on there. Proof. Destiny's about to be home from work. I miss her so much when she's gone. Patiently waiting at the door. I'm not wearing a bra, don't look.
This is exactly the clip, Ella.
Ew! I let a bug in. Hi, baby. I need you to come outside with me. Why? Because, like, I thought there was something wrong with my stereo. My car. Shut up. I swear. And I need you to tell me there's a difference. That's why I took these out.
Can you imagine coming home to that for real? You just want to come home from work. You've been working all day. You're tired. She drove however long to get home through the traffic. And that's bouncing around the goddamn door because you got to make some big show for her friggin' vlog. Can you imagine that? Like, Destiny was just not into that at all. Not into that. Is the video too quiet? Oh, that was turned down a little bit. Sorry. Can you imagine? Isn't that horrific? There's not really a whole, we'll just let her go through it's so boring. I'm like, I want to put a pin in my eye. It's the third time I've watched this. And that's not your fault. That's my fault, and that's fine. But let's just see what we got to see and then get this over with. Because it's not exciting. And honestly, I'm not keeping you from much. She's not telling us much.
Two people. And Dana was not one of them. Just hanging out. I thought there was something on my finger. It could just be, I think it's pencil.
We don't care.
Amberlynn wanted me to call her, and I did lie to her. Okay, so I'll admit to that. I lied to her and said that they were doing announcements at lunch that were important, so I couldn't call her. Like, I had to stay in the building. But I only lied to her because if I told her, no, I'm going to sit with them.
Listen to this.
It would have been like this whole argument. It would have been this whole big deal. And I just didn't see the point. Like, why couldn't I just hang out with my friends? But to her, that was just such an issue. So Amberlynn texted Charla about these announcements. And of course, Charla didn't know what she was talking about. So she said we didn't have any. And Amberlynn was going off on me. But this was towards the
So, because we've been very convoluted and it might be hard to keep up, Destiny is now at work. She wants to have lunch with this friend. The relationship between her and her friend, quite frankly, is irrelevant to me and irrelevant to the story. She wanted to have lunch with another human being that wasn't Charla or Amber. That's all we need to know. Now, Amber's saying she was very jealous because she knew that Destiny was having an emotional affair with this woman. So that's why she insisted on these daily phone calls, so that she was either with Charla, the guard, or she was alone in her car with Amber on the phone. And she never, because if your partner's going to cheat, the best thing to do is just tie a rope around their neck, because that'll stop it, because that's a natural way to work through the problems in a relationship. That wouldn't make them want to cheat more at all. So anyway, that's what's going on here.
The end of lunch, and at that job, you cannot bring your phone. At this one, like at the old building, we weren't able to bring it into the building at all. But at this new building,
have a good meeting, Freckle.
We had like a cafeteria type area with lockers, and then you went into like the locked side of the building. We couldn't bring our phones into that locked side. Like, they had to stay in our lockers. So she was going off. I didn't have time to argue with her. I had to put my stuff up and I had to go to work. I don't really remember talking to her on my last 15 of the night. I know it was a Friday. I said the drive home was about 30 minutes, and she called me. We were going off on each other, just screaming back and forth, and I was just tired of arguing with her and her trying to be so controlling. And I literally broke up with her, and then I hung up. And then
okay, so they had a fight. She lied to her about, I can't talk to you at lunch, there's something going on, because she wanted to sit down with this new friend and have lunch. So in the meantime, Amber calls Charla, the guard, who spies on Destiny, sees Destiny's having lunch with another woman, phones Amber, and tells Amber Destiny is having lunch with another woman. So then Amber phones her and goes off and starts screaming at her. Destiny can't continue the conversation. She's got to get back into work. On her break, she doesn't call Amber. Then on the way home, they're on the phone, screaming and yelling, and Destiny goes, you know what, I'm out. So Destiny broke up with Amber on the phone. She had it that hard. It was like, I can't even go home and talk to this bitch. I'm out. Yeah, Charla's a rat, right? I think so too. Charla's shady as AM.
I just refused to answer the phone, and she kept calling to the point I just turned it off. And I think I must have turned my phone back on at some point, because I ended up meeting Charla, and I put Jalissa, but it was not Jalissa. It was what is her name? It was her cousin, not her sister.
Doesn't matter. We don't care. Doesn't matter.
I say that. I went home super late. I came home, and she tried just arguing with me some more, trying to figure everything out, and I basically just explained to her that she wasn't changing. I don't know, like she wasn't, like we weren't clicking no more. Like it was becoming more of a hassle than a relationship, So I was like, you need to work on you, and I need to work on me. So I didn't want any kind of relationship, any kind of nothing. I really just didn't. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew it wasn't being with her. Finally just went to sleep. Did have to sleep in the same bed as her, because that was a whole thing. I went to my mom's.
She's catching a lot of heat for this, and honestly, I don't blame her. I'm sure it wasn't a lot of fun for her, but it's way better than the fighting and the pissing and the moaning and the crying and the manipulation that would have gone on if she would have insisted on sleeping on the couch. It's just at that point, it's just easier, right? And in the Instagram that we visited earlier, Amber Lynn said they were having sex. Well, yeah. Oh gosh, you're having sex with your ex? Geez, none of us have ever done that.
The next day and just try to stay gone
You're forcing her to sleep in the same bed, so she's gonna get a little. Why not? Come
for the
on.
day. And then Sunday, it was Charlotte and I just hung out. I think we had already had that planned. I don't know, but it was just her and I. We just went to like a sandwich place, and then I think I went home, and then I went to like Goodwill or something. I just stayed gone the majority of the day. On this day is when I changed all my social media. Like I changed it all to single. I changed, like, took her out of my bio, changed my profile picture. I really was just done. I didn't want to fix it, and I knew she wouldn't change.
Yeah, well, clearly she still hasn't, has she?
Like I said, she did still make me sleep in the bed with her. She blames it on her attachment issues and anxiety, but I literally just gave in to sleeping in the bed with her just to not hear it. And I think I had been reorganizing some of the shelves in that guest room, and the bed had stuff on it, and I just hadn't had the time to get the stuff off of it. At this point in time, Dana had a boyfriend. So actually, one of the girls, like after me and Amberlyn broke up, it was literally like that night. It was one of the girls that I ate lunch with that I lied to Amberlyn about. We hung out that night, like I said, that we broke up, and Charlotte, and I don't know, like I was like, oh, maybe I thought about just like messing around with this girl, basically. Not anything coming out of it. I just was like, I don't know.
So you got to give Amberlyn's instincts were right. Destiny wanted to get with this friend that she was eating lunch with, but tying her to the bedpost isn't going to make that stop. So that's Destiny was wrong, but Amberlyn's response was stupid. So what a healthy relationship that was, right? I don't think there's a whole lot
Like
more here to talk about.
Type thing. I was like, maybe
We'll let her go for a little bit.
I hadn't talked to Dana yet, though.
She basically says Dana was with a boy and didn't talk to her since Thanksgiving. Then when Dana saw that Destiny's Facebook status had changed, Dana messaged her and asked her if she was okay. And Destiny messaged back. And then within a day or two, all of a sudden, Dana had broken up with her boyfriend. So then, I'm too long didn't watching you. So then Destiny contacted Dana and basically laid it out on the table and said, do you have any interest in me? And Dana said, yeah, since the first time I met you, and that's why I stopped talking to you in Thanksgiving, because it was too much. And I knew we couldn't be together at that point, so I just had to stop talking to you. So now that they're both single, then they got together. Too long didn't watch. That's the rest of this video, more or less. Tina Turner passed away at 83. Rest in peace, Tina. Thank you for the music. And the best gams in the business. So that's that. That's that. That's what you wanted to watch. You voted on that, okay? You're just a little ashamed now? Are you maybe just a little bit embarrassed? Are you ashamed you voted for that? I gave you a choice in content and you said, hey, Merc, we really want to watch that. What's wrong with you? Bob Smith says, are you back from Costa Rica now? In my head. I am. I heard the construction noises. I'm right back here in Toronto. I was in Hako for a minute. Then I took that speedboat from Hako over to Montezuma, hung out in Montezuma for a little while. It was nice. It was nice. Rio's cozy in his spot with all of his toys. Well, not all of them, just a merely little selection of toys, really. Gracky says, I didn't vote for that. That's not my video. It's not Gracky's fault. Yeah, well, maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't give you guys any control anymore. That was fun, and we all had to see it anyway. You kind of got to see it, right? You got to know. You got to know what's in the know to know. And her Instagram has been very amusing. I'm gonna check now, but we all know that Pookie's sleeping right now, so she's probably not on the gram. It's Pook. Oh my God, Pookie's been on the gram since just before. Da, 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 late breaking Instagram. But I'm gonna tell you right now. Here's my guess at what it is. Here's my guess at what it is. Nothing. It's going to be a bunch of banal. I really love you. You're so strong. You are avoiding the haters so well. What books have you caught up with? Yellow Jackets. That's the kind of crap it's going to be. It's not going to be anything interesting. But let's have a look. Regardless. Late breaking news, Bambi's got an Instagram. I absolutely loved your new video. Look at all. Yeah, there's not that many. Your good vibe is contagious. Sorry, I'm close to the mic there. I love to hear it. I believe in the universe, but not astrology. Aren't they connected? Oh my God, you guys, I've got a whole bunch of other ones too. There's the vet thing was funny. People will tell you you're manic when you say you aren't. And when you say you are, they say you aren't. Madness. This statement holds true for every aspect of my life. Do you like Andrew Tate? That's a big no. Why would she even like more piercings? Yes. Greek or Indian food? Indian. Will you do more Timu videos? I'm not sure, but it seems like so many people enjoyed the haul. So thanks, you guys. Did you enjoy the haul, you guys? Look, I made these custom. Oh, that's better. What about this one? Look. I'm very chuffed with myself for that. Begging for a Timu stationery haul? Poof, don't tempt me. You're being so mature and calm about the destiny thing and will never get credit for it. You just gave me credit. What's with the laugh? ATM. It's a laugh. It's a laugh I do in my real life, so I figured fuck it. What is she, a fucking chimpanzee? Sorry to insult all the chimpanzees. You know I don't mean that. You know I love my primates. Please don't give your cats or dogs anything from Timu. Their treats and catnip are toxic. I'm so glad I saw this before I let Rarity get into her catnip. She's already played with the toy, though. Thanks for letting me know. I'll have to do my own research about it. Yeah. Damn her. People are calling you manic in your video. Love when people incorrectly use a harmful symptom to insult others. I've set boundaries. Those people don't have anything to do with me. I'll use my voice and my platform to spread awareness that using mania as a way to describe someone's happiness is not okay. You mean like using narcissism to describe somebody's self-confidence? And that's it from Bambi. And that's it from Bambi. I did want to. I don't want to spend too much more time on this, but there was a whole bunch of Instagrams I downloaded that I didn't show you, that I forgot to show you. But there's a really funny little thing she gets into about. I just want to show you because it's funny and I don't want to spoil it. Give me a second. I'll find it. Give me a sec. Oh, here it is. Look at this one. Look at this one. Hang on. Hang on. I'm almost there. Share screen. Share window. Share this window. Share. Who's share? Do you believe in life out of love? Okay. Vet for 17 years. Twink. I'm old. Twinkie is a deer head. She's perfectly healthy weight. Good job. And her response is, "Oh, thanks. And thank you for your service." She thinks a veterinarian is a veteran. It's funny, right? It's funny, right? And then there's, oh, I think it's the wrong way. I think it's this way. Because then people start calling her on it and she doubles down. It's so funny. They say, "Amber, I think when the person said they've been a vet for 17 years, they met a veterinarian." And she says, "Yes, and I was thanking them in the same way I'd thank a doctor who reaches out to me." Why did you say thank you for your service to a veterinarian? I'm confused. And she says, "Because without them, who's going to save animals when they're sick?" You guys are just not as good as she is. She's more special because she thanks them for their service. Oh, this was good too. We missed this one. "Would you sell pictures of your armpits?" And she says, "For $300. No laughing emoji, no laughing crying emoji, nothing. $300. So if anyone needs a pit picture and you got a couple honey sitting around, there you go. There's your pit picture opportunity. It's obvious you didn't thank a veterinarian for their service. It would show maturity just to admit a slip up. Yeah. I'm being completely honest. This person is someone that I've talked to recently, so I knew what they meant. We were literally talking about dogs, hence when they said vet. I promise I'm not an idiot. Oh my God, she is so stupid. Just admit you made a friggin' mistake. It's so much easier, Amber. It would have been over by now if you went, "Oh my God, I'm so stupid. I saw vet and I immediately thought veteran." Boom, finished. So that's that. So there you go. $300 for the pit picture. Have you seen the DMs with Amber and someone she blocked and unblocked? I don't know if they're real. I saw them in a community post. Oh no, I didn't. Interesting. That's from Ella. Ella was telling me that, by the way. $15 Diet Coke. Hey, $15. I saw you come in earlier and the chat was all saying hello and I was in the middle of a rant and I didn't say hello. Hello, and I assume that you got a little break on school and that's why you're back and it's good to see you. Linlore says, "I'd sell pit pictures for $30. So if you're not picky about the pit, contact Lynn. Better deal all around. You could get 2 pits for the you get 10 pits for the price of one Amber pit, although Amber's pit is probably quite a bit bigger. Just in square footage, you're getting more pit. A nerd named Alex says, "Oh, and she doesn't thank any of the other doctors or vets in her comments." No, she's never done that before. She's never done that before. The Timu Hall? No, we're not even looking at that. No, because it's been an hour and almost, we're going on 2 hours, and I gotta go cook dinner for my old narc. Shh, Destiny, be quiet. Josh says, isn't 300 US like 400 Canadian? It's something like that. Hey, Goog. Sorry. I don't want to set you guys off. How much is 300 US dollars in Canadian dollars?
300 United States dollars is approximately 407 Canadian dollars
There
and
you go.
83 cents.
$407, baby. So yeah, personally, I'm not spending 400. Denver Wild Amber is selling pictures of her armpits for $300. Contact her on Instagram if you would like a nice pit picture. And now, much like Amber Lynn, I'm starving hungry. I haven't ate yet today. Did I? No, I didn't. Well, I had about 2 ounces of cheese. I was very busy today. I've done laundry for myself. I've done some laundry for Joan. I did grocery shopping for Joan. I made 5 chocolate bars, and then I have to melt more chocolate because I got to temper more chocolate to finish that order. And I got to finish that order, and then I got to go to the post and mail that order. And that's what I got to do. Ingeborg says, will you make us a video showing the meal prep you do for your ma? You know, I would if it was more organized, but lately I haven't been very organized about it. What I do now is kind of cook a larger dinner, and then she's not big on leftovers, so if I put 3 or 4 portions of something in her freezer, she might not eat them. So now I'll usually cook an extra portion of dinner and freeze 1 portion of whatever. So but after 2 or 3 days, she's got a couple meals in there, and then we supplement that with frozen from the grocery store. But yeah, I could do more, maybe in Discord. It doesn't, nobody on, whatever. Bob says, are you completely sick of chocolate? I am not, Bob. It's very difficult. I noticed I've gained a pound. I'm going to go back and lose again, but I gained a pound, and it's because of chocolate. My chocolate bins are full right now, so it's really hard when I walk by. My hand falls into the milk chocolate chip bin, and I have a little handful of chocolate chips. I can't help it. Jody called me a freak. Or Josh. Oh, you called Josh a freak. Listen, don't pit shame Josh. If Josh finds some solace in Amberlyn Reed's pits, who are we to pit shame him? Jody. Be careful in Discord, because Jody will turn your stickers on, and then she will pretend she didn't know how to do that. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing in the Discord. Josh, if you're gonna chat in the chat here, I'm trying to take a page out of Amberlyn's Bougeot and communicate with the community a little more, because I ice you guys out all the time. I spend literally no time developing and engaging with the community. I have to learn from her. Jody says, Page Cancers supporting cancers. Scorpios supporting everybody, because we're just warm that way. Scorpios are really warm and loving, highly supportive. July 11th is what? Gracky Cat just gifted 5 more members right before we were going to go. 5 more people jumping in that Discord. Remember, tonight we're going to do, what are we calling it? Wormhole Wednesdays? And then somebody said, shouldn't it be Rabbit Hole? It probably should be Rabbit Hole, but I don't think it's going to be now. Look at all my Scorpio sisters representing. Woo woo. Woo woo. Scorpio, dark and twisted sisters representing. Yeah. That was like a stupid thing that Amber would have done. Are you kidding me? This must be, you see this maple syrup package? See what this maple syrup package says? Got the top grade syrup happening. All the syrups are happening. Josh says, I'm afraid of going in the Discord due to my Amber Pit fetish I wasn't aware of. Josh, don't be afraid. We will embrace you. Everybody will probably post pictures of pits, maybe theirs, maybe not. Maybe all of pits. You don't know. Paige says, Josh, I'm in the Discord. I'm sure that's helped you make your decision. Josh, Paige is an honorary moderator in the Narc Alert Discord. And Linlor says, only Snowflake gets my syrup flowing. Well, Mr. Snowflake is also in our Discord because Merc's armpits bring all the boys to the No, Mr. Snowflake's in there, Crusader's in there. We have so much fun. We have fun. Tonight we're going to do this thing. And right now I'm going to go because I am starving. Starving cold. I used to live with somebody who used to go starving cold and freezing hungry or something like that. Thank you all for joining me. And if anybody asks, I will not ever be watching that Destiny video again. I think 3 times is enough. If you see me put up a video tomorrow and it's me reacting to Destiny's video, then somebody better send the authorities and have me committed. Because I'm not doing Amber tomorrow, but I will do a reaction, and I want to thank you guys for joining me because I got to go eat. And Rio, of course, is just doing Rio. I'll see you all in the Discord. Thank you all for joining. And until we meet again, you know the routine. What do? We be kind. And hasta luego.